Hi everyone! Recently, another devastating fire swept through California, adding to the long list of disasters that have rocked the region. With a combination of dry weather, high winds, and urban planning that lacks attention to fire risk, this incident provided a stark reminder of the enormous challenges facing communities there. What exactly happened, and how did it impact daily life? Let's take a closer look. Fires in California are no longer a rare incident, but an increasingly intense annual threat. The latest incidents to hit Los Angeles since early January 2025 have once again revealed the complexity of the problem, from the causes to the multidimensional impacts felt by the community. Fires in California are often triggered by a combination of natural and man-made factors. The dry weather conditions that characterize the region's summers exacerbate fire risk. Strong winds, such as the Santa Ana winds, can easily spread fires to larger areas in a short period of time. Since the decade of 1960, the hills surrounding Los Angeles have been recognized as a fire-prone zone. Ironically, residential development has continued without considering these risks. Non-fire-resistant building materials, lack of evacuation routes, and lack of fire-resistant green spaces are catalysts that exacerbate the impact of fires. Fires in California have often garnered global attention, not only because of their massive impact, but also because of the oddities and strange occurrences associated with these events. Here are some of the things that have sparked debate and been in the spotlight. First, the fires appear simultaneously in many spots. One of the frequently reported anomalies is the simultaneous appearance of fires in many locations far apart. This has led to speculation that some fires may be intentional or the result of suspicious human activity. In some cases, arrests of arsonists do occur, but on a larger scale, it is difficult to explain how fires can spread so quickly in multiple locations at once. This phenomenon also points to the need for more in-depth investigations to determine if there is a pattern or connection between the fires. Experts note that natural causes such as lightning or power surges rarely occur simultaneously in multiple places. Therefore, the presence of human factors, whether intentional or not, is one of the main hypotheses. 2. Unreasonable fire intensity. Fires in California are often reported to be of very high intensity, even to the point of melting metal, something that is not common in regular wildfires. Some observers speculate that certain materials in the environment or extreme weather conditions exacerbated the situation. This speculation raises questions about the role of materials around the fire area, such as the presence of synthetic fuels, industrial waste, or even flammable gases that may have been accidentally released into the air. These factors could have acted as catalysts to increase the temperature of the fire to unusual levels. There are also theories that mention the possible involvement of technologies such as energy use that affect temperatures locally, although this theory has not been scientifically proven. This theory is often associated with speculation about experimental technologies such as directed energy weapons or undetectable electromagnetic activity, which are claimed to affect temperatures in certain areas. Despite attracting public and media attention, such claims generally lack a solid scientific basis and have not been verified by independent research. However, the existence of this theory reflects the public's curiosity to understand extreme phenomena that occur beyond the usual expectations of forest fires. Experts caution that the focus should remain on factors that have been shown to contribute to fires, such as climate change, urban planning that lacks attention to fire risk, and careless human activities. 3. Unusual fire patterns. In some large fires, the pattern of damage looks strange. For example, houses burn to the ground, but nearby trees remain standing without much damage. This pattern raises questions about what selectively fuels fires. There have also been reports of vehicles completely melting in the middle of the road, while the surrounding area appears to be less affected. This phenomenon has given rise to many theories, ranging from speculation about the types of building materials and vehicle fuels that are flammable to suggestions of anomalies in heat distribution during fires. However, damage patterns like this also prompt further investigation to ensure that there are no other contributing factors, such as trapped gases, certain chemicals in the area, or even deliberate human actions. 4. Links to infrastructure and people. Electric utility companies like Pacific Gas and Electric have been repeatedly linked to major fires in California. In some cases, faulty electrical equipment or sparks from power lines have been blamed for the fires. However, there have also been allegations that a lack of infrastructure maintenance or corporate negligence deliberately ignored for specific financial gain. These allegations have intensified after a series of major fires that occurred in recent years, where investigations found that some fires were started due to damage to the utility company's equipment, such as downed power lines or exploding transformers. In addition, criticism of Pacific Gas and Electric and other utility companies has intensified due to alleged negligence in equipment maintenance and fire risk management. Some reports suggest that companies often ignore warnings about the fragile state of their infrastructure, choosing not to perform necessary maintenance to save costs. This has created tension between the companies and regulators who are demanding that utilities take more responsibility for public safety. 4. Links to infrastructure and people. Electric utility companies like Pacific Gas and Electric have been repeatedly linked to major fires in California. In some cases, faulty electrical equipment or sparks from power lines have been blamed for the fires. However, there have also been allegations that a lack of infrastructure maintenance or corporate negligence deliberately ignored for specific financial gain. These allegations have intensified after a series of major fires that occurred in recent years, where investigations found that some fires were started due to damage to the utility company's equipment, such as downed power lines or exploding transformers. In addition, criticism of Pacific Gas and Electric and other utility companies has intensified due to alleged negligence in equipment maintenance and fire risk management. Some reports suggest that companies often ignore warnings about the fragile state of their infrastructure, choosing not to perform necessary maintenance to save costs. This has created tension between the companies and regulators who are demanding that utilities take more responsibility for public safety. 5. Climate change or other factors. Climate change is often attributed to fires in California due to longer summers and higher temperatures. However, some argue that other factors, such as poor urban planning, development in fire-prone areas, and inadequate forest management policies have also contributed. There has also been discussion about the impact of certain technologies, such as 5G communication systems, being linked to fires, although this theory is skewed by speculation without solid evidence. While this theory has attracted some attention, many experts emphasize that there is no scientific evidence to support the claim that 5G technology or similar communication systems can cause forest fires or affect fire intensity. 5G technology is designed to increase the speed and efficiency of data communications, working at a much lower frequency than electromagnetic waves that could potentially generate heat high enough to start a fire. Much of this speculation stems from fear of the new technology and concern over potential impacts that are not yet fully understood. However, public health and safety authorities in many countries, including in the United States, continue to conduct research to ensure that electromagnetic waves from technologies like 5G are safe for the environment and people. The California wildfires are complex and often questionable, mainly due to their intensity, damage patterns, and the sometimes unusual way the fires spread. Although many theories have emerged, most causes can be explained by a combination of natural factors, human negligence, and inadequate infrastructure. However, the oddities that have yet to be fully explained continue to spark discussion in various circles, both public and academic. By doing so, we can better understand the mechanisms behind these fires and design more effective mitigation strategies. In the long run, efforts to reduce the impact of fires involve not only better technical and policy measures, but also a change in mindset and preventive action from all parties, from communities to policymakers. Thank you for watching. Hope you find it useful. See you in the next video.